So based on those two documents, document B and document C, has anyone's opinion changed?
Yeah.
We saw the video, you had your opinion on that. Has anyone's opinion changed now after reading these two documents? And if so, how?
In document B, as you read it, it shows like a sense of distinctiveness that Japanese are saboteurs, as it says, and how they're easily distinguished as like people that sabotage. So that it's based, and they kind of racially profile them based on the physical appearance and how they're perceived as like, horrible people.
So basically saying like we can't trust them because they are typically sneaky people, you'd say? Yeah?
In my opinion, I am still for the internment camps because I feel that they didn't. Document C is kind of yes, because it's not because the Germans and Italians are white that they're not putting in camps. It's because like they weren't as aggressive as the Japanese. Because the Japanese actually took it to like American soil.
Okay, good point. I mean, the Japanese actually do attack the United States as opposed to Germans and Italians who do not. But do we not have, doesn't President FDR say we support anybody who's against the Nazis? Aren't the Germans a very dangerous group of people, the Nazis?
But the Japanese, it wasn't.
Speak up.
Like the Japanese were the Nazis, people.
Yeah, so why not in turn all the people that we're against, right? If they're together, what makes us think that maybe Germany won't do something to attack the United States?
Well, Germany, well, Japan, small little country, they have guts to do that to Pearl Harbor. And in the end, they got what they deserve.
But at this point, Germany's taking over all of Europe.
They do. When I mentioned the war, yeah.
Can we say that if there's some true that maybe because Germans and Italians are white, that there's a difference, that there might be racism at this point?
But they're not being in those camps.
Like, why, the question is, why not in turn Germans and Italians too? Charles, Johan? Thoughts? And quiet little bunch over here. Lifeline, anyone want to help them? Richard?
I say that I think it's geographically wise because Japan is like right next door,
Okay.
and Germany has to go through like more territory into America, so it's least likely.
Well, what if they were to attack the East Coast? Germany's a lot closer to the East Coast, right?
They have to go through Britain. Everybody has to go through Britain.
Okay.
And Britain is, even though they're more of a them, their shit, they can tell.
So everybody agrees? Darius, what do you think? Has your opinion changed?
Based off like what we read, it's like the U.S. kind of put on like a front to get the Japanese in a certain place they wanted them to be, and then like just change it all. So
Did Japanese Americans always suffer some form of segregation or racism?
Yeah.
Chris, you're nodding yes?
Yeah. Because even when they were like the first ones started arriving, they couldn't, like their children couldn't go to school with American.
Okay. So can we say that it's possibly they could be a selected group that has suffered racism and segregation through the United States? And this was, can we argue, I'm just playing devil's advocate here, that this was just a good excuse to say, you know what, let's just shove them all in one place?
Who are the American Japanese loyal to? Are they loyal to the United States? Or are they loyal to
Well, they're U.S. citizens.
Well, that doesn't mean that they're loyal to that, means that they're loyal.
So on paper,
If you're a citizen, doesn't mean you're loyal to the U.S.
okay,
And in the United States, they're a reactive country. They react to what's happening. And if the Japanese didn't do that, it wouldn't happen in the first place. The camps and stuff wouldn't happen.
okay, good point. What other reasons do you think Americans would want to put Japanese